Welcome to your progressed natal chart report. This is the Peace Dealer, and I hope you gain the utmost of quality from this report. In this report, this is a very amazing illustration of your ascension through the purification of Scorpio and into Sagittarius. This is going to be awesome, by the way. I'm going to do what I can to jam pack as much info because this is a really amazing chart. I don't want to make this too much of a natal chart reading, but your natal chart is amazing. So you have your sun and rising in Scorpio, giving you the vibration of source purity that comes from source with your moon in Leo. And this nuclear energy hypercharges spiritual strength with the inner core strength that, as a Scorpio rising, gives you the vibration, or it gives you the title of pure queen. So you're pure queen Lunar. And the reason why this is very important is that now we're looking at your progression, which moves a day every year. So now your progression chart is that of December 11th since your birth. And the rising sign has also evolved, just like your sun, in a Sagittarius, which means that relative to your moon, which is now 1 degrees Aquarius, congratulations, if not 0 degrees Aquarius, let's see. Yeah, 1 to 0 degrees Aquarius, let's say. You now have evolved from solar purity to cosmic ascension, okay? Bearing forth the cosmic fire goddess vibration. And honestly, the coolest Sagittariuses to ever exist have aqua moons. They're so cool. They're so cool. So what's very important here is your title has ascended too. You have evolved from pure queen to creator goddess. Or we could say, if Virgo is master and Gemini is angel, Sagittarius could be the title of creator. Or I like creator goddess because we already established your pure queen, which is a form of goddess. So this now is significant because progressions out of Scorpio into Sagittarius prepare us to shift from social to collective, prepare you to shift into God consciousness. The 4 God level signs of the zodiac is Sag, Cap, Aqua, and Pisces. And so this is now, before you graduate in Capricorn, setting you up to ascend, where you accordingly step into the ability to see infinity and taking into account the purity of consciousness that Scorpio taught you. This is what converts into adventurous passion to manifest your purity in value. And so because you are born as a first house sun, the representation and identity of purity and wisdom, right? Scorpio is the queen of wisdom. You're manifesting this wisdom through your progression into meaning that you manifest. You and I are similar in that we're both royal risings. I'm Taurus rising, you're Scorpio rising. I manifest Gemini, you manifest Sagittarius. So this allows you to now embody this sense of self-esteem and ability to harness your own manifestation potential at will. We also want to look at the lunar cycle when we take into account progressions. And being that you were born before a new moon means that you came into the new moon in Scorpio, then you had the first quarter square in Aquarius, right, to take this new established cycle of purity and uncover hidden knowledge to add to this wisdom. Then you had the full moon in Taurus, which completed the cycle, fleshed out this wisdom physically in common sense values, grounded values. And then, of course, you had, the first quarter square in Virgo when the sun went into Sag. And then you recently had the new moon in Sag. So congratulations, you recently just began the new cycle in Sagittarius, which we see your Sag sun is 15 degrees on Mars. So you're inheriting power over your own passionate desire and action ability, which is highly magical. You have supernatural magic ability to align your actions with the intuitive guidance of clairvoyant visions that show you the future and show you what's beyond the veil. Implementing a sense of faith to take in actions because you see beyond the unseen. And this is what will now facilitate the creator's initiation before you graduate in Capricorn. Sagittarius progressions expand your spirit infinitely out. Then once we step into Capricorn, the principle is Saturn. And so you focus everything that was constricted into a single point and take cardinal action to now master omnipotence. But before you master Capricorn, which is all powerful godhood, you have to master Sagittarius, which is all seeing godhood, being able to, see it all. And not just really see it all, see into infinity, and not just really see into infinity, but now step into the ascended nature of your spirit, which is even more badass because now, even though you have the alien construct, which I'm going to attach an article to, you have the Uranian alien construct and Uranian power alien construct, the instrument alien and the power alien at birth. Now you've progressed to become a Neptunian instrument alien and a Neptunian power alien, which can literally ascend. So now you've reached a place in your life script where, and when you read these articles, definitely check out the Uranian facet. The psychological awakening and channeling that you're able to do at a deep, hardcore level within your unconscious is now ascending to your ability to ascend. It's like you purposefully, played out this life script in a way that will allow you to reach this point in your life where now you can manifest actual light ascension for yourself and others, which is really magic. I don't want to complicate this. You're manifesting God level magic, which is badass as heck. Because no one, this is developing. There's no older generation that's had energy like this. You're living controversy because you're manifesting experiences that most people would say is sci-fi, except it's real life. So this is really amazing because now that you're at this stage of progression with the moon in Aquarius, you're getting ready for the first quarter square in Sag, where you're going to unlock hidden divine meaning. Before you unlocked hidden knowledge to supplement the purity, now you're unlocking hidden meaning with the moon in Pisces, which will happen in another 30 months because the progressed moon makes a degree a month. And this will facilitate what you're going through now. This opening sextile between Aquarius and Sagittarius is geared towards cosmically expressing the all-knowing capability of everything you see. So you know what you're seeing into, you know what you're deriving meaning of, and it's strengthening the attitude as you break through into this new cycle, which has everything to do with manifesting your worth and value and aligning with your destiny. This is even more important because the South Node is going through Sagittarius. So it's going to unlock your progressed spirit during this period. And what this is going to serve to do is really open up more that you can manifest. Incorporating imaginative development with Neptune and Pisces to now abstractify and change the way you use your imagination to utilize changing your experience, cause and effect style, magic, textbook magic. We see Venus is in Libra in your chart, which is awesome, with Saturn and Jupiter and Libra, which speaks to your ability to extremely conduct class and balance in your dealings with others. It's just very seriously that this is done. The 12th house now adds this very, hidden enemy, but also spiritual transcendent aspect to this. Well, now it's in Scorpio. So now you're polishing the nature of how powerfully and strongly and purely you express beauty through your spirit. And the classical cooperative nature of your Venus is now gaining purity, wisdom, and unconventional genius. Through the ways out of the box, you can connect with people, taking in this extra dimensional sense of your supernatural ability. Mercury, that was next to your rising near Uranus, which speaks to the unconventional processing of information that allows you to psychologically assess yourself and others, reading and seeing beneath the surface of what's happening, is now in Sagittarius, which was formerly retrograde, showing that you've now surpassed old language patterning and perhaps maybe learning a new language if English wasn't your first language. Now you can express this way greater. Now it's in Sagittarius. You process information in more bigger picture-esque themes that see into the meaning based on the wisdom you were born with in the mind. And Mars, which was on Neptune in Sagittarius, which speaks to the transcendent, adventurous way you utilize visual intuition to guide your actions forward, which is super magic, is now exalted in Capricorn, which is going to speak of the discipline and control to lead forward the manifestation of your incredible attitude through your body language and the powerful action that the unstable, adventurous, wanderlust, crazy facet of your Mars is now gaining discipline to where you still have this adventurous desire and sex drive, but you can control it. It's so much more powerful. It's so much more determined. It's so much more purposeful. Now, the key aspect of this moon in Aqua is very important for you because you have moon in Leo. So this is a once every 30 years moon opposition where relative to the completion you have every 30 years in your life, you're completing the intellect and knowledge of the passion of your Leo moon. And because your moon is going over your natal south node and progress south node, what this is going to do is make you very receptive to the knowledge that you utilize to come into success. This is in your progress third house. It's also going to unlock a creative means of expressing the cosmic nature of your ascended state, so that through vocifery, the foreknowledge of what you're receptive to and communicating will lend into the reality warping that literally changes your experience so that you can eventually in Capricorn control your reality, but this time really just visualize and see how you're experiencing cause-effect relationships with what you think, with what you feel, with what you say, and what happens. Welcome to the God level. Especially now with the moon freshly in Aquarius, that's going to have you really know a lot of what you're experiencing. The square to your Scorpio moon, however, is what's going to challenge and frustrate how you can detach from the Scorpio nature of your purity. And Chiron and Taurus will flesh out more practical mechanisms of grounding this Scorpio pure crack and just amazing addictive energy into physiological grounding that nurtures and heals people, and actually people can feel and all that. So the aqua energy with this cycle is going to really just not only help you know how to really step into this ascended facet of your energy. Remember, new cycle, so we're still activating energy here. You're still coming into learning. You just manifested incredibly, and all this Capricorn energy is going to join the moon in aqua eventually. Saturn's going to go over here and master your soul. Jupiter's going to evolve your soul. So you're definitely in for a lot of amazing learning and lessons that will unlock the knowledge of your destiny so that you can continue to achieve success as you're destined to, and really be this public figure that shines your light and inspires the world around you. We also see Pluto squaring your Pluto for the first time and the last time. And so you've cleared very amazing karma that you won't ever have to look back on. And this is going to give you greater courage to deal with the duplicity of social environments where people can't be trusted, and thus have you communicate yourself more authentically without having to deal with this, malicious sense of gossip or just relationships that have been an extreme lesson for you to learn and go through, especially with the Saturn and Jupiter square that you're also clearing once and for all. Congratulations. This beginning of next year will trine in Aquarius on your progressed moon and pimp out your whole life in amazing ways that further intensify the understanding of how much you've grown and accordingly ascended. So Neptune is 20 degrees, your sun is like 15, and your progressed Neptune is like maybe 24, 22, 23. So you have 5 to 8 years before this direct ascension is more direct. You're ascending now, but as you go closer, you'll see more and more of this ascension energy become more pristine. So you have a lot to look forward to. Literal ascension into light that you'll manifest. And if that's not gangster or badass, then I don't know what else is. But as cosmic creator goddess, you definitely have a lot to activate. And the South Node portal out of the universe back into light is showing that within the next 10 years, you're really going to ascend into light. Like the chariots are going to come through, whether through a spaceship or aliens, be like, hey, Katarina, come through. You don't need to live with these humans. Come screw with us over here in Lightland. And you can come down here whenever you want. You're literally going to manifest the supernatural ability to ascend into light. That is controversial. That sounds crazy, but it's a reality. You stay blessed as always.